for Pakistan. Saeed Anwar on strike, Chaminda Was for Sri Lanka. And straight away runs for Anwar, beautifully played through the offside, lovely piece of timing and a boundary of the first ball.
Going through with the shot, perfectly placed and opening his account with a very fluent boundary.
And he's away, didn't quite time it, but it's such a fast outfield that the fielder really has no chance.
So Afridi quickly off the mark, very, very fast outfield.
On any other ground that would have gone for 3 runs, but not here. And that's played away through mid-wicket. Surya in pursuit, just pulls that back inside the fence. He's got shots all around the wicket side, Anwar, very risky player, as you can see in that shot. And he's away, he's not going to waste any time. Another boundary for the young Pakistani.
Side of Afridi, just leaning into it. Ball hitting the blade and blazing on this very fast outfield.
Oh, that's beautifully timed. That will go all the way to the fence.
Steering it into the gap between the 2 fielders, and there's just see that ball scorching through this outfield very, very fast.
Yes, he waited on it, didn't try and hit it too hard, allowed the ball to come onto the bat. Bang over the top for 4 handsome runs. This time it's Saeed Anwar. Again, not quite getting hold of it, but enough bat on it to reach the fence.
That time Shahid quickly pouncing on that one, which is a triple too short, and hitting it over the short wicket, mid-wicket fielder for 4 runs. Ball just racing on this very, very fast outfield.
One thing good about Saeed Anwar is that he doesn't pre-plan anything, he just treats the bowling on merit. He's got a wide array of shots. Edged, and no chance for the man at third man. So the second boundary of the over for Saeed Anwar.
And the ball racing it on this outfield for 4, beating the third man standing on the fence.
Just that little bit of width.
Well, there's one, having said that, but he's blazed it away. One bounce and it thunders into the fence. Well, when he hits them, they stay hit.
That was a terrific blow. Went over cover point. And yes, when he sized the ball early, and this is how he did. Away from the body, but he hit it so tremendously. Had to go for 4. 39 for no, 43 for no loss, but
well, it's in the air. This has gone up miles. I think it's going to be out of the reach of the fieldsmen. They're after it. It's bounced over the top, down to the fence for 4 again. Well, that one went almost as high as the light towers. Got right underneath it. A little lucky to get away there.
that's exactly what Afridi enjoys, going after the bowling. And this is how he went for it. Tucked it over mid-off. And it fell just a shade away from the 2 fielders and across the line. Going after the bowling, and this is how he went for it. Tucked it over mid-off, and it fell just a shade away from the 2 fielders and across the line.
Well, that's in the air and into the gap again. Well, he's having a little bit of luck, but that's the way it goes in these one-day matches, and it's gone for 4. Well, I think this gives you some idea of how fast this outfield is.
Well, Pakistan got their task cut out, and they've got to have a score of near.
Well, that's in the air and into the gap again. Well, he's having a little bit of luck, but that's the way it goes in these one-day matches, and it's gone for 4. Well, I think this gives you some idea of how fast this outfield is. Yes, and this shot brings up the 50. It's 50-50 partnership, and of course the total has gone on to 52 now. And this just shows how it got away from him. He thought it was going to slow up. It's like one of those lightning-fast golf greens. Straight down the ground, lovely shot, way up in the air, and one bounce into the Pepsi sign down in front of the side screen. Scored his runs mainly on the offside. You can see that's where his strength is. Oh, he's hit that one on the onside. Oh, it has bounced away from Jayasuriya. Well, I don't know whether that one really was an off-break off the pitch. Just judging by the way Jayasuriya reacted there, it must have hit something and deviated past him.
Well, Jayasuriya, I think, might have bypassed the ball. He was in... yeah, he did. The ball came a shade late.
So he's on strike now. Oh, he's had a go at this one. What a six. It's way over the side screen. Into the side screen it goes. That is an incredible hit. This young man has got an incredible eye. He was outside leg stump when he played that shot, but it's still hit spot on the tip of the bat.
And that is how Chimandavas went over the fence straight. And you can't really set a field for a straight six, can you?
There he goes again. That's gone away as well. It's going to go all the way, is it? Yes, it's a six. 2 in a row. 12 in 2 balls. Up go the arms of the off-spinner. Come umpire now. And that's his half century as well. What a start for Pakistan.
Right. Oh, a ball. Big appeal there. He's got him. He's out. Caught behind. Beautifully bowled. A little chat from Arjuna Ranatunga. And he bowls it in the right place. Little nick. A feather of a nick, that one. Through to Kalu with Aruna. Took the catch. What an important wicket for Sri Lanka.
Yes, the ball was slightly out to the off stump, and Afridi's footwork left a lot to be desired. And a fine nick. The keeper didn't making no mistake at all. Pakistan losing the first wicket, 74 for 1.
Batting team said this is going to be a high-scoring match. That's an excellent shot. Quickly into position, Saeed Anwar. And that could be 4, I think. Yes, the fielder signalling quite correctly that the foot went over the rope while he had the ball in his hands. Terrific start for Pakistan that season.
Yes, it is, and we all know that we talk about when bowlers bowling in tandem, the fast bowlers, the openers, they bowl well. And today what we have seen, the 2 opening batsmen, Saeed Anwar there is picking up that, not really very short, but shortish enough for him to give enough time to...
Oh, that's an excellent shot. Lovely placement.
That was a magnificent shot.
Oh, it's well bowled. Good bit of spin there for Murali Dhiran. Saeed Anwar in the air.